Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's back. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. The Texans hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Play action. Stroud now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Fields. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Nico Collins, and he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Chop 60, chop 60.
Now Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Ball on the 39, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 39-yard line.
7 Pirates.
Stroud looking to throw. He'll complete this one to Collins. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Collins had a chance to seize a starting role in the weak Texans offense last year, but only managed to play in 10 games. Has to show some more playmaking ability this year, facing increased competition for targets.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Kaimi Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Here we go.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Angel. Right.
Now Fields. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
Here we go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Right.
Out of the gun, Fields. And that one too wide and incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Angel. Right.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Play action. It's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Here we go.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
11. Hey, can. Is it all right?
They snap it to Fields. Touchdown! Pat Freiermuth, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Steelers 17, Texans 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Let's go now.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Taking a shot for Dell here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Broncos.
Again, it's Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
Light.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Stroud off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Complete to Jalen Warren. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
All right.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Here we go.
And they are going for it. Fields flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Steelers' first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
To throw is Fields. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now.
And it's third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Fields. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Danico Autry in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review.
It got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, and that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Fights him off. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Again, it's Mixon. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Stroud sets up the play action. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, 26 yards. And the Texans have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
On the tackle. Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
On play action, Fields sliding out of the pocket. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender.
The Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. A shotgun snap, Fields. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And taken down just shy of the 40. And they're going to speed things up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He finds his man. Complete. It's back. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
And that one going to be blown up. The defense not fooled by the receiver coming around, and he'll be met behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
70. Cougar 19. Ready.
Play action. Stroud now. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Texans 24, Steelers 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. On the give, it's Warren. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
3rd and 2, Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here we go.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Bunch right.
They'll try and run for it. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Steelers.
Fields throw here taken in by Boykin. Here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A handoff for Warren. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Steeler 1st down.
Back to throw. Fields. On the out route, he's got Burks. Here comes 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Now Fields. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
You got a mini basic. Why not? All right.
Now a run with Warren. And he's brought down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Here's Fields on the sneak. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
All eyes on Fields. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Texans 24. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stroud to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their cover. And I think the ball's out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Let's go.
Here's 1st and 10. One final shot for C.J. Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Steelers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they're going to fall to